Hello everyone, welcome back to Kiran's English Hub. So we're continuing with the summaries of English 6th class, and so far we have completed till Unit 3, and we are entering into Unit 4 here. Reading A, an adventure. Reading B, it is poem The Naughty Boy, and reading C, Tanaji Malusare. And these are the theme of this unit is adventure. Okay, so the three readings will consist of something story or a poem, another biography or something just like an adventure thing. Okay, so we shall quickly move to the reading here. Yeah, so as we see on the screen, unit 4 an adventure title is there. So look at the picture and discuss the questions that follow. So we just look at the picture here. Bravery awards, the banner is appearable there, and we can see children clapping or applauding another girl who has got some prize. So the girl might have got the bravery award, and we can see a police officer behind her. So we can see the questions here. So what do you see in this picture? Okay, so all that I have told you now are visible in this picture. Next, what do you think the girl, why do you think the girl was given the bravery award? Okay, so the girl might have done something which is brave. Okay, something like thing which is like brave thing. Okay, so if we have oral discourse, description, describe or talk about the picture. So there is a classroom activity. Okay, you can speak or describe about this picture in the classroom. Next, so we are entering into the lesson here. It is a very wonderful adventurous story, so children would love it very much, and all the um, candidates who are preparing for DSC and TET, please try to note down the words or the vocabulary which is unseen till now. Okay, yeah, let me zoom in a little bit. Yes, okay, so reading A. Okay, yeah, so let's go, said Seema. So our first character is Seema. Or it will be time for lunch before we know it. Yes, let's go towards the old temple, said Arun, her cousin. So here there are two characters, Seema and Arun. So they both are cousins. So on one side, Seema is telling, let's go, or it will be time for lunch. And another side, Arun is telling, yes, let's go towards old temple. Okay, let us see what is it. So always they had to come to Vishnupur. Okay, there is a place Vishnupur on a vacation to their grandparents. So these both, Arun and Seema, these both cousins used to come to Vishnupur whenever there is vacation, like holidays and all. And Vishnupur is their grandparents' village. Okay, so it was a small, quiet town surrounded by green hills and some ancient ruins. Okay, ruins in the sense almost just like the buildings like we see here in like Charminar, Golconda Fort and all. Okay, just like killas, forts, old monuments and all. So they particularly loved going for walks and spent hours exploring the old temple in a fort nearby. So these both Arun and Seema, whenever they come to their grandparents' home for the vacation, they always go for a walk towards this old temple. There is a particular old temple, just like a fort. Fort also is there nearby, so they go there and play. So sometimes they pretended to be the rulers of an ancient kingdom. At other times they played hide and seek. So since that is almost like destroyed fort and all, that is like old fort, no people, no kings and all. So these both and play there, just acting like king, servants, queen and all. Sometimes they even play hide and seek. Okay, almost I think you all know the game hide and seek. Next, catch me if you can, shouted Arun. He ran ahead. Okay, so in the exam, children, those students, those who are in 6th class, please note this down. Catch me if you can. Okay, said by whom? Okay, that is the question you will get in the examination. Next, catch me if you can, shouted Arun, and he ran ahead. Okay, so they started playing hide and seek at that time, and Arun said to Seema, catch me if you can, and he ran ahead in the sense, he ran towards the fort. So I will catch you in a minute, replied Seema as she followed. Okay, Seema also, running towards Arun. trying to catch him, and she also said, I will catch you in a minute. Okay, so Arun was soon out of sight as he went round the corner. Seema knew his favorite hiding place and smiled to herself, thinking, he won't escape. Okay, he won't escape me or escape from me. So when Arun almost disappeared, when they were playing hide and seek, Seema thought or said to herself, okay, I will catch you very soon, because Seema already, this little girl already knew the favorite hiding place for Arun. Okay, in the childhood, in all our childhood, when we play this hide and seek, everyone, almost everyone of us, have some favorite hiding places. Always we go there and hide, where to not to we get caught. Okay, so here also Arun had some favorite place, so Seema knew it, and she smiled to herself. She ran down the hill towards the old temple where she knew Arun would be hiding, but he wasn't there. Okay, so the favorite place where Arun usually hides, okay, the place is empty. There is no one. When Seema went there and saw for Arun, there was nobody. Arun was not there. So he must have gone to the cave, she thought. Okay, she even went nearby the cave. Okay, she's going from one place to another to catch him. They're playing hide and seek. So this was another favorite place for them, a cave hidden behind some creepers. Okay, creepers in the sense, which they are also plants. Okay, they are like plants, creepers. In Telugu we call them as tegalu. Okay, they are just like the small branches. They go from one place to another place, creeping everywhere. Okay, crawling everywhere, they crawl everywhere. Okay, so we can see bitter gourd. Okay, that is from a creeper. Okay, so those type of creeper tree is there. So behind that creeper tree, the cave, there is a cave. Okay, so Arun, I am here, Seema called out as she reached the cave. Okay, now Seema is a little bit afraid, and she said, Arun, I am here. Okay, she reached the cave and she called like that. There was no reply. Seema could not see anyone. She was about to enter the cave when she caught sight of a piece of torn, crumpled paper on the ground. Okay, so Seema, almost was about to catch Arun, who was hiding in the cave. So yeah, so she thought Arun would be hiding in that cave, and she was trying to enter the cave. When she was trying to enter the cave, suddenly she saw piece of torn paper. Okay, crumbled in the sense, just like before we throw it in dustbin, we crumble that paper in our hands. Okay, do you know it? Okay, so she picked it up and unfolded it out. How odd! Odd in the sense different. It had letters CLP written on it. You can see here. Okay, so it is little bit like C and capital L and capital P. Okay, C is like small c here. Okay, so when she opened that crumpled torn piece of torn paper, she saw three letters. First one is C, like second one is L, and third one is P. So just then she heard Arun calling out, Seema, where are you? Okay, so Arun also thought he might have missed Seema. So he also started calling, Seema, where are you? Where are you? So here, said Seema to Arun, who was standing at the entrance of the cave. I was looking for you. Okay, so there is nobody at the entrance of the cave. Okay, but why are you standing here? There is nobody here in the cave. I have been looking for you. Okay, so what have you got in your hand? Asked Arun. Okay, so when this little girl is holding that piece of paper, Arun saw it, and Arun said, what is that? What is that in your hands? What are you holding? Okay, it's nothing, just a piece of paper with CLP written on it, said Seema. So Seema saw that it is just CLP written on it. So she said, nothing, there is nothing, it is just a piece of paper and there is CLP. So don't throw it, let me see it, said Arun. Okay, when Seema was just not bothered about the paper and was about to throw, Arun said, no, 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 don't throw it, just let me see, he said. So as he took the paper from her, he looked at it carefully and said, see, if you look at the torn edge of the letter, which could be an E and not a C. Okay, so he said, see, it is small c, right? So it is not at all c. You can see at the end of the paper, you can see it is torn. So E might be the above this, the letter E might be missing. Okay, another line here, straight and right. Okay, that might be missing, that is torn. Okay, So do you think it could be help? Asked Seema. Okay, so he finally said, so that is E. So ELP. So what is the another word to fulfill that? H. Help. That will totally become help. So Seema thought the word might be help. So help, my god, someone who is in trouble, we must find him, said Arun. So finally Arun understood that someone has written this piece of paper and threw it here. Okay, someone might be in trouble and all. Okay, now he said, my god, someone who is in trouble and we must find that guy. And let us move to the next page here. Yeah. Or added Sima, but where do we go? Okay, but they didn't know where to go. So there is no one in the temple and there is no one in the cave too. They almost saw everywhere. Okay, there is no one in the temple, there is no one in the cave. Okay, but they wanted to try. Let us try the Meena Bazaar. There is a secret passage, said Arun excitedly. Okay, so Arun also finally said, okay, you have seen everywhere, but did you try this Meena Bazaar, the narrow way? Okay, the secret passage? No. Okay, so let us try it. Okay, let us try if there is someone. So Meena Bazaar was once a popular market for royal ladies, but all that remained now was just a few crumbling walls. A secret passage was connected to the market. They ran towards it. Okay, so that was the Mena Bazaar in those days, olden days. So now it is no more existed, but there is a secret in the secret passage, in the sense small way, secret way. So there they found a man with his hands and feet tied up. Okay, so as soon as they tried to enter that narrow passage, they saw there is a man whose hands and feet in the sense legs are tied. Okay, so he had a gag on his mouth. Gag in the sense just like a old cloth which is usually kept in the people's mouth when they are kidnapped. Okay, so that those people would not make any sound or shout for help. So he had a gag on his mouth and was struggling to free himself. Okay, that man who was hanging there, who was found tied by with his legs and hands, he was trying to free himself. So the children removed the gag and helped him free his hands and feet. Okay, so the children, these both Seema and Arun, they finally helped that man who was struggling to free himself. And finally the man has freed his hands. Now he is free. Hurry, the man said, the smugglers will be back. They ran all the way through the secret passage. They were soon out of breath. Don't stop yet, panted in the sense shouting very loudly the man. They'll be back at any moment. Soon they reached home. Their grandparents were surprised to see them. Okay, so as soon as the man was untied, the man suddenly said, hurry. He did not say thank you for freeing me, that this. No, 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 no. Because he knew that there is some danger. What was the danger? There were smugglers. Okay. So he said, hurry, the smugglers will be back. Come on, run, 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 run. So they almost ran out of the breath. And when they stopped, he said, no, 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 don't stop. Come on, run, run fast. You have to run a little more. So by running, 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 finally they have reached their grandparents' home again. Okay, and the children note this, their grandparents were surprised to see them. Okay, so who were surprised to see Arun and Seema? This was the question you will get in the examination. Okay, so now tell us who you are, Seema asked the man. And who tied you up? Added Arun. And why? Continued Seema. Okay, so these two little kids are very much enthusiastic now to know about this man. So Seema is telling, now tell us who you are. Arun starting telling, and who tied you up? Again, Seema said, and why? Okay, they have number of questions in their mind now. Okay, so I will tell you the whole story, but first call the police, said the man. Okay, so the man understood the curiosity and the questions that are continuously posed by the children, and he said, okay, okay, I will tell you the whole story. First you call the police. So the police arrived in no time, in the sense in very little time, short time. So the man they had freed was a police officer in plain clothes. Okay, so he was following a gang of smugglers who had caught him and tied him up. Before that, he had managed to write the help on a piece of paper and had thrown it, hoping that someone would find it. Very good. See here. So when they called the police officers, they have arrived very soon, and finally, this man was who? He was a police officer. Okay, he was in a plain cloth, and we call it as mufti. Okay, mufti. So he went to that place to find the smugglers and all. but before he could find those smugglers, he saw that those smugglers had caught him and tied him, and finally before he could be tied completely, he managed to write the word help, and he hoped that some people would find that type of letter and try to help him. So they were going to kill me, but thanks to you I am safe. We will now go and catch the smugglers, said the man. So finally, now he thanked both of them, and he said they were about to kill me. Okay, if they have returned back, they would have killed me. But I thank you very much because you have saved my life, and now we will go and catch those smugglers. Thank you very much, he said. So what an adventure! Wait till I tell my friends about it, said Seema. And they will never believe us, said Arun. That's enough, children. It's time for lunch, said grandmother. Okay, so they both were, very much enthusiastic to tell this adventurous incident to their friends. Can anyone imagine this? Even just imagine if they would they believe it? No, I think they would not believe it. They will just simply tell it as it is a movie, scene and all. But it was a something a true story for this Arun and Sima. So my dear children, if you come across this type of some situations in your life, don't simply think that it is just like a piece of the rubbish paper. Okay, how come a rubbish paper be seen in a place of like force and all? That is not possible, right? So you should always think beyond the things that are appearable. Okay, just don't look at only the paper or just the letters that are appearable. Just like Arun saw beyond the letters, okay, beyond those existed letters, he thought beyond it. So then only he could find that the word was help. So my dear children, in your life, just don't just simply think or see or believe whatever you just see in front of your eyes. Just think and try to grab or try to know the things beyond the things which are appearable or which are seen, which are heard. Okay, and we can see glossary here: ruins, collapsed or decayed buildings. Okay, almost collapsed buildings. Next, explore, to search or travel through. Next, crumbling, breaking or cracking into pieces. Okay, so with this wonderful adventurous story of Arun and Seema, I shall conclude this lesson here, and we shall meet in the next video with reading B poem, The Naughty Boy. And before leaving, those who still did not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe it so that you will get the notification whenever I upload a new video. And also, if you want to go through other lessons of class 6 to 10th, explanation of class 6 to 10th, and grammar part of TET DSE, you can just go through my channel. In the playlist I have placed each and every topic separately. So in all the videos of 6th class you will find in one place, all the videos of 7th class you will find it in one place. So you can go through the videos without any difficulty. Just go through my channel and you can make use of the videos that are just placed very carefully for you in separate titles. Okay, so you see you all in the next video. Until then, see you. God bless you.